fists make friends. Back then, that was an oxymoron for me. Back then, it was an oxymoron for all of us. Back then, respect was not earned. Respect was not given either. You had to have the will to earn respect, to give respect. You had to have the opportunity of a lifetime to prove yourself that you were respected. Prove yourself that you were worth the respect. Prove yourself that you can make friends with the better man. Prove yourself that no matter win or lose, you had to prove yourself worthy of that respect. You know, I remember all the times where I wanted to get into a fist fight with somebody, all the times that I had to prove myself wrong, all the times that I had to prove to everybody, the whole school, that I was wrong. Look where that got me. I had to prove to myself that I was the hybrid wolf, that I was that ominous vampire in middle school, that I had to prove myself that I was the bigger man than everybody. I remember the rivalry between me and Joey Bubble, and that was my favorite rivalry out of all of them. And yet I still wish that I did better. I still wish that I could have done better. I wish I could have just proved myself right, and I didn't do it. Why? Well, I can't tell you. Because even I don't have the answer to that question. Why I didn't prove myself right. Why all this time I didn't go through with it. Why I didn't go through with the fist fight. Why I didn't go through half the shit that I wanted to put myself through. I don't know why. The question remains still unanswered. And now here we are trying to prove myself right. Trying to make sure that I was the better man then, and I was the better man now. And I was the better man always, every day, every night, all day, all night. Here we are trying to still prove ourselves that we could be by my side. Prove to everybody that in the future I am still the better man. I am still the worthy opponent, yet to face. Doesn't seem that difficult, doesn't seem that difficult, doesn't seem that hard to understand. And even then, it seems so simple. It seems so simple and easy to withstand the punishment. It still seems simple to look back and try to make a statement that I could still be the better man. I could still be the one that can still hold a grudge. Yet it's too late for that. I'm 8 years too late to prove myself wrong. So here we are on YouTube. Here we are. Me trying to prove to everybody that I can make a better man out of me without everybody else putting us down. Putting me down, without looking past, without everybody looking towards the past, but not the future, without everybody looking straight in the eyes of negativity. We instead have to force the positivity straight up their guts and prove to everybody that I was right all along. But now, even then, at this point in time, where does the respect start? Where should I start trying to respect everybody, trying to respect my acquaintances, trying to respect the friendships that I hold? Trying to hold on to the friendships in the past is the hardest thing that I've ever done. Because even then, I can't get my head off the past. Because I know I'm a better man. I know I'm the bigger, stronger man. I know I have pride besides my ego. I know I have pride more than my narcissism. I know I have pride over everybody else's pride. I know I have my own pride instead of stepping all over everybody else's pride. And yet still to this day, we'll never know the answer onto why fists make friends. In this day and age, fists don't make friends. Fists make enemies. Fists make drug addicts. Fists make drug habits worse over time. Fists make enemies, and even then, fists make suicides. Committed by self-pity, committed by sympathy, and it's a sad, sad thing to think about. The way that my generation was the better generation, because we all know, even then, it doesn't even matter. The submission match between me and Matt Wolf, the rivalry between me and Joey Bubble, any sort of rivalry that I've had in high school, it makes it seem silly. It makes it seem like that was normal. And yet we're blind to see it. Yet we're all blind to realize that this day and age, this generation, makes everything I've done feel stronger and not even close to weak. Not even have self-pity or sympathy about it. That I could have just done better, grown the balls, and proved myself worthy, proved myself right. And I didn't go through with it. Imagine that. Imagine that. So regardless of how we feel, regardless of what we think, regardless of how we look at the past, regardless of how we look at my past, it seems like it's stronger than ever, doesn't it? The way this year's gone, the way how last year's gone, the way this generation works, it seems like our generation. It seems like our generation is more stronger, and my past looks like it was written with a marker. And now I have to defend my ego, defend my narcissism, defend my pride. There's no sympathy in it. There's no self-pity. There's nothing about it but pride. And what would you know about pride? And at least I can defend my personality now. But it's 8 years too late. And it's sad to see that. I now have to look past all the friendships that I've had, the history I've had. I have to look past my pride and realize and look myself deep in my soul and help myself become the stronger man, become the better man, become the biggest man in this town. No matter if you forget me, no matter if you forget about my past, no matter if you're willing to forget the past, if you are willing to forget my past, then I'm sorry to say, you don't know me. You don't know me the way I used to be. You just look at me as a sad human being that's 24 years old, that doesn't have a job, money, or any of that. You're looking at somebody that doesn't have anything, that doesn't even have a life. You want the past to prove that. You're looking at something completely different. You're looking at a personality that's fake. You're looking at a fake personality. You're looking at a fake ego. You're looking at fake narcissism. You're looking at everything that is fake. You're looking at fake life. You're looking at a fake character that's willing to change his character no matter what. Just to help myself look at other ways to think about my past, to look at other ways to look at my history. That's what you think the character's for. The characteristics, the characters, the personas, those are all different people willing to defend my personality. Those are ways of fists making friends anymore. Because this is what it comes down to prove myself, to prove to all of you, to prove to all of the fucking haters, that I still have something left in me. But I'm not given the opportunity no more. No, 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 no. I'm not given the opportunity no more. It's because of you. I'm willing to make the friendships that I had look like nothing. Look like I should have never made that friendship. I gotta prove to myself that all those friendships were worth it in the end. No matter how you turn your back on me. It doesn't matter if you turn your back on me anymore. It doesn't matter if I have to keep saying the same thing over and over again. We've said this before, but it doesn't matter anymore. It's not personal, it's business. And my ego, narcissism, not to mention my pride, is just gonna grow stronger. And you can roll your eyes all you want. You can sit there, moan and groan and roll your eyes about how I say things. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm putting my pride before personal issues. I'm putting my pride over personal issues. And you'll have to deal with that till the day I die. Ain't that something? Ain't that something to imagine? Ain't that really something to imagine? So I would like to think that the oxymoron fists make friends. I like to believe that that's a fake oxymoron. I like to think that the oxymoron that exists anymore is, it's not personal, it's business. It's what matters. It's what makes a difference. It's what makes my persona, my character, makes everything about me real. And you could deal with that too. Now isn't that taste in the mouth sour?